HAIKEL, why you look so stressed?
I'm so stressed because of the water problem at my house. I'm not showered about 2 days.
Oh, I'm facing this problem too. But at my house, we have a backup water supply which is a big water tank.
Why all of this happen?
This problem happens because of a polluted river happens in our state.
Wow, that's true, Zul.
Oh, Miss.
Can I sit here?
Yes.
Thank you. Wow, it seems like you know about this issue. Can you explain to us?
Yes, Miss. Let me explain. Water is life. What happens if water is polluted? Polluted water is incidents when there are unneeded substances mixed in the raw water source. Since 70% of our body is water, there is a high chance that our body will be polluted too. Here are some factors that cause water pollution. The first factor is global warming, where high temperatures caused by CO2 emissions heat the water and reduce the oxygen content in the water. Next is industry, agriculture and livestock farming, which are the main cause of eutrophication of water. Plus, rubbish and fecal water dumping is also a factor of water pollution, where 80% of the world's sewage finds its way into the seas and rivers untreated. Lastly, maritime traffic such as plastic pollution in the ocean comes from fishing boats, tankers and cargo shipping. In addition, the ship will cause fuel leakage that polluted our water resource. That's all. Thank you.
Wow, now I know there is a lot of factor of polluted river. But how can we know the amount of industry waste in river?
Actually, we can use the first order differential equation to know the amount of industry waste in the river. This topic we have learned last week. Okay. Now, let me explain how to use this topic to the polluted river issue.
Now, we will look at the problem statement of this issue. We have two problem statements. For the first problem statement, we have to find the equation for the amount of industrial waste in the river at any time. For the second problem statement, we have to determine the amount of industrial waste in the river after 2 days. Before we start our solution, we have to look at the information of this problem. First, the initial solution of the river V node is equal to 20,000 meter cube. The amount of initial substance in the river A0 is equal to 250 kg. For the inflow rate of industrial waste into the river, the L over dt is equal to 1000 meter cube per day. For the outflow rate of the river entering the nearby sea, the L over dt is equal to 1000 meter cube per day. The concentration of the inflow rate dA over dt is equal to 100 kg per meter cube. For the concentration of the outflow rate, dA over dt is equal to A over 20,000 plus inflow rate minus to the outflow rate. So we will get A over 20,000 kg per meter cube. We will move to the first solution of the first question. So, the question is, find the equation for the amount of industrial waste in the river at any time. For the first step, we have to find the dA over dt. Now, we have to let A be the amount of industrial waste in the river at any time t. As you can see here, dA over dt is equal to input rate minus to the output rate. We have to use the information given before. So, we will get 1000 meter cube per day times with 100 kilogram per meter cube minus with the output rate 1000 meter cube per day times with A over 20,000 kilogram per meter cube. After we simplify that, we will get 100,000 minus 1000 A over 20,000 kilogram per day. Now, we will get the dA over dt, which is dA over dt plus 1 over 20A is equal to 100,000. Second step, integrating factor. As we know, by using the first order differential equation, the common equation is dy over dx plus pxy is equal to qx. Before this, we was get the dA over dt is dA over dt plus 1 over 20A is equal to 100,000. By this, we will know the p value is 1 over 20, q is equal to 100,000. Now, let's settle down the integrating factor. We know the formula of integrating factor is equal to exponent integrate p dt. Now, we just substitute the value of p and we will get exponent a exponent 1 over 20p. After that, we have to settle down the a if is equal to integrate q if dt. We just substitute the value of if and q value and we will get 2 million exponent 1 over 20t plus c. And the answer we get A is equal to 2 million plus C is negative 1 over 20t. To determine the value of C, we know that t value is 0, A 0 is 250. Then we just substitute the value of A0 and t and we will get the C value is negative 1,999,759 and the AT is equal to 2 million minus 1,999,759 exponent negative 1 over 20t. Now we are moving to the problem solution of second problem. The problem is, we have to determine the amount of industrial waste in the river after 2 days. So, the T value is 2. AT is equal to 2 million minus 1,999,759 exponent negative 1 over 20t. We just substitute the T value into T and we will get 190,543.2297.
So, can you understand what am I explain?
Yes, miss.
Good. So now, Kerl, can you explain to me the conclusion for this explanation?
Okay, so I can conclude that
We can use differential equation to solve the mixture problem. For example, is this polluted river. There was a lot of industry waste that affect the river. This proved that there was an extreme pollution in the river for the past 2 days. By using mixture problem technique and theory, we had managed to identify the amount of polluted substance that have mixed with the river and determine its problem accordingly. From this, people also can take appropriate measure by becoming more aware of the pollution river. It gives us a clear view toward the problem and make us realize its causes.
Okay, so now let we continue to our discussion.
Hi, my name is HAIKEL SYAZWAN bin MAHAMAD AJAMAAIN.
Hi, my name is NABILA binti HALIM.
Hi, my name is Muhammad ZULHELMI bin Muhammad BAKRI.